December, and we're in the home stretch now as we're underway in Week 13. And no return on this one as the fair catch is signaled for and taken.
Smith going to go to the air first play. Man open downfield, it's Metcalf.
And they'll get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35. So how about that for a chain mover? They're all the way down inside the 40 now for 1st and 10. Now Geno.
That completes it again to Metcalf.
Touchdown, Seattle.
DK Metcalf.
His 11th touchdown of the year.
And the Seahawks are on the board first on the road here in L.A.
Pete Carroll in that familiar hands-on knees pose. His guys will go for 2 here. Geno's going to throw. To the end zone, but it's incomplete. So pretty interesting. They get the opening drive touchdown. They wanted a little more. They were looking for 8, maybe something they thought about before the game started, I would imagine.
I think you're right about that. That's discussed in your staff meeting. A decision is made. I think the head coach has to blueprint it and say, yes, let's go ahead and do that. In this case, though, let's give some credit to the guys on defense. They gave up the touchdown, but found a way to regroup and keep them at the end zone for the 2-point play.
Stafford and the Rams come up 1st and 10.
At their own 25-yard line. To throw is Stafford. He'll get this complete to Cooper Kupp. And he'll be taken down, but not before they reach the 50.
It's a gain of 25 yards on the play. That's good.
From the 50, it's Stafford. And the throw left sideline here is caught, but they'll rule it incomplete. Couldn't keep his feet in. 2nd down. So after the incompletion on 1st, now 2nd and 10. Here's Stafford. Trying to find Kupp, but it's intercepted. Picked off by Quandre Diggs. The 20. And he will take this one home. It's a touchdown. We thought this defense would be opportunistic, and they were. Here, you're already up. Now you got a 2-touchdown lead. I tell you, going out there on defense, did they have a little bit of extra momentum with a score already on the board? And he's going to go down. Can't get rid of it. So a sack on the 2-point try. So they throw the pick 6. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air.
And a short kick taken at about the 16.
The Rams take over 1st and 10 at their own 31-yard line.
Set to begin their next drive, the Rams offense at the line. They find themselves in a good-sized hole here, and a good-sized hole early on in this game as they come up on 1st down. Stafford here coming off his pick 6. Trying to find Kupp, but it's intercepted. Tariq Woolen picks it, and the Seahawks are going to take possession of the football.
1st and 10 at the 49-yard line.
After the interception, here's Smith. Over the middle, that's caught by Metcalf.
And they'll work this down inside the 30.
12-0 the score after 1 on EA Sports. On 1st down, Smith. Oh, he tries to get it to Metcalf, but it's intercepted. Picked up by Jalen Ramsey.
And the Rams are going to take over once again at their own 25-yard line.
The Rams take over first and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
59! Hurry! 59! Omaha, ready to move! Hey, 22! Zebra!
They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. Look at this, middle of the field, a breakaway. Past the 20. Touchdown, LA. Cooper Kupp, 75 yards. And the Rams are able to strike quickly here as they are in for 6. They'll look to throw. This is caught. Was he in? Yes. 2 points. And, of course, on the two-point try, had the option to run or pass. They pass it there, and it works.
Felt pretty straightforward, didn't it? An open receiver, ball's put on him, 2 points for them.
The Seahawks take over first and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. As the offense comes out here, Charles, maybe perhaps a bit more of a focus on the run game for this drive after tossing an interception on the previous one?
I think that's a good way to look at it and a good way to think about it, but maybe they get to it in a little bit different way because after you throw an interception, you want to make sure you keep your quarterback's confidence high. So maybe give him a couple easy throws that he can complete and then get to the running game and try and get things settled down.
There he goes, left side. He's at the 50. And they'll get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35. Now the Seahawks going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll get a chance to talk it over after picking up the first down. Throwing now is Geno. Oh, he tries to get it to Metcalf, but it's intercepted. Picked up by Jalen Ramsey. He's at the 30. 10. And he will bring it back. It's an interception return for a Rams touchdown. Now the Rams bring the offense back out here to go for 2. After the interception, here's Stafford. And it's intercepted at the goal line. Tariq Woolen picks it. And nothing but daylight ahead. 30. 10. And he takes it all the way back. It's a pick 2, if you will, as that play backfires in a big way. This one tied at 14 now as he sends this one away.
The Seahawks take over first and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. There was still more than a minute to go in the half. Time to try to mount a drive.
And I would think that they would have to. This is today's NFL. You got to push it whenever you get an opportunity. You can never have enough points with the high-powered offenses that you face. And analytics will tell you, try and score when given the opportunity.
Now Geno on first down. He's got a man complete. And he's brought down here just outside of the 20. So the big play gets him all the way down to the outskirts of the red zone here for first and 10. Here's Smith. Left side here taken in by Metcalf. Touchdown, Seahawks. DK Metcalf. His second touchdown of the game, giving him 12 on the season. And the Seahawks will take the lead here in the final minute of the first half. Looking end zone, but it's incomplete. Tough there. Good pass. Hit the hands. He just couldn't bring it in.
And every receiver's coach everywhere. Seeing that play, focus, focus, focus. Watch it all the way in and tuck it away.
And a short kick taking it about the 16.
And they're going to start this drive in pretty good shape as they get it up past the 30. Set to begin their next drive, the Rams offense at the line. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
The Rams going to go ahead and use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop the clock with 24 seconds to go in this first half. Throwing on second and long. Stafford. They'll get this one to Kupp, complete. They get 14 back, but it leads now to a third down. Now another timeout called for by the offense. So that means they're down to one remaining here as we head toward halftime. Stafford on third down. And the defense loses him. It's complete. Touchdown, LA. Cooper Kupp in the final seconds of the first half. And the Rams have tied the ball game with a chance to take the lead into the locker room. Stafford's going to try and throw for it. To the end zone, but it's incomplete. Popular down near the goal line. Quick slant. Nice job there to get in, knock it away.
It was. One of the other things you're concerned about when you throw that route is to make sure your offensive linemen use their leverage to get the hands of the defensive front down so you can throw it through that little bit of crowd and get it to the receiver. In this event, they did, but a nice play by the defender knocking it away.
Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense.
And with only 9 seconds remaining and not much time, we'll see how they play this. And Smith's throw caught here by Metcalf. Finding room at midfield.
The 30. 10, 5. So thanks to the late touchdown, it's a tie ball game here heading to break. As we send you to our EA studios in Orlando, here's Jonathan Coachman with our EA Sports Halftime Report. And we welcome you back live now inside the booth alongside Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gunn, set and ready to rock for the third quarter. So a tie ball game here as the kick's away. And they'll let that one go as it skips through the back of the end zone for a touchback. Set to begin their next drive, the Rams offense at the line.
This offense ready for the first drive of the third quarter. Well, quarters number 1 and 2 entertaining. We saw some good offense points put up, Charles, and all tied on the scoreboard.
And it's set.
On Stafford for the third time is intercepted. Tariq Woolen picks it, and the Seahawks are going to have the short field here as they'll take over right at the 50.
From the 50, it's Smith. Catch is made by Metcalf. He'll get this one down near the 20-yard line, just shy of the 20. Smith on first down.
Not wasting time, going right back to DK Metcalf.
Touchdown! DK Metcalf. A 22-yard touchdown grab.
And the Seahawks take the interception on defense and convert it into 6 points.
Here's Smith looking to throw. And they're going to get the 2-point conversion. This one's caught. And it stretches their lead up to 8. And after the touchdown, here's Myers to boot it away. Set to begin their next drive, the Rams offense at the line.
This offense returning out there, and really, you remember the last drive, Charles, it was over before it even began. They threw the interception on the very first play.
And what that means is for all these guys, it's been a while since they've been out there going full speed, so they've got to get everyone back out there, run a couple of your go-to plays, make sure you get your offense oiled up a little bit. They've got to be able to start fast, but they've got to be efficient as well.
Especially the quarterback.
16 yards. And the Rams, first down.
On 1st and 10, Stafford. And his throw is incomplete.
Just work with me a second here, because in my lifetime, seeing how quarterback percentages have changed in throwing the football, I mean, back in the good old days, if you were around 50%, you were doing okay. But now, you need to be 65 to 70% to be considered an elite quarterback. And in this ball game, I feel like we're playing old school, right around 50%.
Yeah, he's under 50%. He needs to start getting more targets.
He was defended by Quandre Diggs.
Throwing on 3rd down, Stafford. And a throw there going to be incomplete. Boy, the numbers throwing the football just not trending in the right direction. Last week he was under 50%. He's under 50% again here.
And we haven't gotten an announcement, but it appears to me that he might be a little dinged up and is just trying to play through. You know, he's one of those tough guys that wants to answer the bell each and every play for his team. That might be throwing off his accuracy.
And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today.
Tariq Woolen picks it, and the Seahawks are going to get it back here just past the 35. So a nice play defensively by the rookie, coming up with the INT.
And that's a late-round pick right there, making a first-round impact. And a lot of these day 3 corners end up winding up on special teams and sub packages and even on the practice squad. But he's really made an impact on this defense, and he comes up with the interception there.
Mr. Davis, you're a football lifer, my friend. You've called games at the highest level. You know head coaches inside and out. Please explain that one to me. Speechless. Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. And his throw here is incomplete.
Another throw there off the mark, and obviously he's battled all of the interceptions. Things just haven't been true to form for him. I don't know. What do you think's going on out there, CD?
That's a great question, and my suspicion is he's been coached really well to not show that he's having a problem. You know, they always tell you no matter what, you keep throwing the football with confidence. Well, we're not seeing a confident thrower right now. He's off balance, the passing game's off balance, and the defense is taking advantage.
It'll be 1st and goal when we come back. We'll return with more after this. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports.
What do you got? What do you got?
Now Stafford. And he's got it. That's caught for a Ram touchdown. A 1-yard touchdown pass. And the Rams have a chance to tie things up as they trail by 2 here in the 4th. And it's caught. And with it, we are tied here in the 4th. Huge conversion there to tie this thing up, but they're not done yet. Their defense needs to get a stop.
Yeah, there's still plenty of time for the other team to come downfield and put some points on the board, but job 1 was taken care of. The 2-point conversion to get this thing tied.
The Seahawks take over 1st and 10.
Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense.
Well, the football changing hands here as this offense takes the field. Charles, they'd be fine with more of the same on this upcoming drive. Last time out, they found the end zone for 6.
And they're certainly hoping for more of the same, but the game plan, I doubt it'll just be a carbon copy of the last drive, because I think this offense is ready to break out some new wrinkles and try some new things that might be hidden in their playbook. They want to use that confidence to its advantage, and also keeping the defense from anticipating what's up next.
And this is going to be intercepted. Picked up by Jalen Ramsey.
And the Rams are going to take possession of the football. So that changes things. You get the interception, and then to boot, a good return tacked on.
And really, it was down to him versus the quarterback on the return, and that's one you would think the defender would win. But a nice job there of seeing the play all the way to the end and making the tackle by the QB.
And that one complete downfield to Kupp. Touchdown, Rams. Cooper Kupp, 44 yards. And the Rams have broken this deadlock and have taken the lead here in the fourth. Now Stafford, and he's got it. So the two-point conversion is good, and they add on to the fourth-quarter lead. Following the touchdown, here's Gay to kick it away.
The Seahawks take over first and 10.
Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. So now, Charles, this drive maybe a touch more important, trying to erase the memory of that interception they had the last time out.
Yeah, and everyone goes through this because even the best in the game, you're going to have games where it just doesn't go right for you, and interceptions result. So, frankly, to me, it's all about how you respond, not just the types of plays that you call, but how you carry yourself, how you show your team that you're still with it, and how you continue to lead.
Smith now to throw. That completes it again to Metcalf. 20. 10. 5. Touchdown, Seahawks. DK Metcalf, 61 yards. And the Seahawks have cut the lead back down to 2. Now they'll put a receiver in motion left. Now Smith. And this will be incomplete. And the failure to convert and tie the game. Now the pressure shifts back to the defense.
But I think it was the right play. I think it was the right call to try and tie the game there. Kick an extra point, you're still down 1. What's the sense? I like what they did.
The Rams take over first and 10. At their own.
Set to begin their next drive, the Rams offense at the line. And this one all over but the shouting, you might say. Now, there's one timeout remaining defensively, but probably no real need to use it here.
Yeah, the only time they would use it, strictly for pride.
That'll be caught. It's Kupp. He's at the 40. The 20. 10. 5. And he's across for the touchdown. And in the final minute, that should just about seal it. And we didn't even get a chance to settle in for that drive. A quick strike of 75 yards, and they find the end zone.
Don't you get the sense that film study was behind this one, that they saw something?
And look at this. They get the turnover they needed. It's intercepted. Tariq Woolen picks it. He's at the 50. He's at the 30. 10, 5, and he takes it all the way back. It's a pick 2, if you will, as that play backfires in a big way. After the touchdown, it's Gay to kick this one away. And that'll be a little too hot to handle as it will skip through the end zone for a touchback here. Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. The offense running out, and they are charged up, ready to go after reaching the end. And that's intercepted yet again, and that could be the backbreaker. Picked up by Jalen Ramsey. And the Rams are going to take possession of the football.
The Rams take over first and 10 at the 21-yard line.
Stafford going to throw it. It's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect. After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10. Stafford. And he's across for the touchdown. And in the final minute, that should just about seal it. The Rams leave the offense on the field. They'll go for 2.
The Rams will line up for the 2-point conversion.
They'll try and throw for it. And this one's caught. And their fourth quarter lead grows by a couple more. So they go with a pass there on the two-point try and able to convert it, Charles.
And a good job by the offense figuring out their two-point play and using it well. It's interesting how people are using the strategy nowadays, though, isn't it?
It really is, and I don't know how much that particular play factored in, but with the PAT moving back in 15-16, that kind of changed things, didn't it?
It's really a part of everyone's strategy now. When I talk with coaches and when we sit with them, they're always talking about they actually have two-point periods in practice now, something they never really did before.
Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. Nothing open downfield, so he'll throw it away.
And let's face it, this defense has had its share of struggles all game long, and they know that they can put it all behind them if they defend well here in the 2-minute drill. Excellent coverage right there to force the incompletion.
Flush to his right. And he's left with no option here but to throw it away.
If this offense can't get it done, they'll think back to just a few plays and say to themselves, this was a winnable game and we let it get away. Still a chance to save it, but time's definitely running out.
Open man is Metcalf. He's got it. On the move past the 40. Oh, he's got a little daylight. Now he's loose again. And he will have the first down, but he winds up paying for it pretty good. Now the Seahawks forced to use their third and final timeout as they get it with 16 seconds remaining on the clock. Now maybe a free play here for Smith. And this is intercepted, and that should do it. Picked up by Jalen Ramsey. And the Seahawks are going to take over once again, and they'll have it at their own 8-yard line. So now from half the distance closer, here's first and goal. To the air again, Smith. And it's caught. He's got it for a late touchdown. But probably a little too late. It would take a miracle of epic proportions if they're going to pull this one off. Now it's Smith. And he's got it for the two-point conversion. So they tack on a pair more here to narrow that deficit a bit further. And after the touchdown, here's Myers to boot it away. Coming out with a jumbo package to start the drive. Stafford now to throw. Going up top for Kupp. And my goodness, another interception. Tariq Woolen picks it. But he will not be able to bring it back. My goodness, what a bizarre ending. The kind of decision that could get a quarterback released before he